the biggest advantage of conventional, more traditional whetstone is the fact that you can modify them. Here is Emerson Mini Commander. You can round off these two corners and sharpen recurved blade. Probably many of you are wondering about convex stone face. The idea of convex stone surface, it came from sharpening Japanese sword. And you know, when you sharpen these things, you actually remove the handle, but they are pretty long, and the only way you can sharpen is to do it section by section, holding it like this. And there is no way the entire bevel is going to touch on the stone. It is actually far easier if you have convex surface to control, you know, what area you want to grind off. I'm going to show you some clip how it is done. One, two, three, four. So if you are sharpening the Japanese knives, and if you think you can sharpen this way, this is kiriha. No, this is not going to happen. This actually will never happen. Because the stone surface is never completely truly flat, and so is kiriha. So in reality, it's going to be either like this. You know, kiriha has high spot and low spot. Or, and if the knife has been used for a while, it becomes like this. This is more like what's really happening when you're, trying to do betatoni. So the reason I said convex stone makes it easier is when sharpen Yanagiba around the tip, for example, you will never see the entire kiriha touching the stone like this. No, if you use coarse stone and if you don't look at the knife carefully, you may think this is happening, but no, this really doesn't happen. I will show you the clip. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. First I only sharpen this small area and then move on to this area and go this way and then go up this way. So same 何は調整ら400. Can you see? The edge is not touching the stone, which is correct. The reality is you get only a small patch of kiriha coming in contact with stone. Doesn't matter if the stone is perfectly flat or, a little bit of waved or dished or whatever. So if you try to get the edge line coming in contact with the stone face, what happens is can you see the hatching area? You only get this much area coming in contact with the stone. And the higher the grid number you go, the finer the stone you use, the smaller the contact patch becomes. So this is how I approach sharpening kiriha. Do it section by section, small section. So first, second, third, fourth, and where the blade has a lot of curve, you work on the small area. You have to. As you move on to straight line portion, area gets a little bit bigger. If you look at the video, it's easier to understand. But this is basically how I do. When I first put the knife on the stone, the edge line doesn't come in contact. No, it shouldn't. And then work on the edge line At this stage, yes, edge line comes in contact with the stones. And as you go 1, 2, 3, 4, you should be able to feel bar forming. And then after this, you work on shinogi line. With Kasumi construction, this part should be pretty easy because all you are grinding off is wrought iron. They are really soft. With the honyaki knives, this part still takes a little bit of time and effort. The reason I don't start from edge line is because I don't want edge angle getting bigger and bigger every time I sharpen. So first I want to remove this part, and then first I remove metals from this hatching area, and then I remove the metal where I just, painted everything black. And then finally on the shinogi line. Does that make sense? So convex stone face will make your work like this. Yet the contact area becomes much smaller. And this actually makes sharpening easier, faster, more precise. I guess that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. If you start from edge, if you are too focused on the edge, trying to make a sharp edge, what will happen is